Hello everyone and welcome to Sinful Gaming. I hope you're all doing well, I hope you're all staying safe, and most of all, I hope you're all fighting that war against the grey. Today's video, we're going to check out two brand new data slates for Warhammer 40k. This, of course, is for Lionel Johnson and Commander Dante of the Blood Angels. Now, we're going to go through, take a look at both of the data slates for both of these characters, talk a little bit about them, and just give you our overall view. Now, of course, these are going to rapidly change with the new edition of Warhammer 40k coming out in the next few months, but I think it's still worth taking a look at these. I think a lot of things will stay the same. I don't think an awful lot will change about many of the things on both these characters. They're going to have very good hit and wounding rolls. They're going to have really powerful weapons, and they're going to keep probably a lot of their special rules. These are, two of the biggest fighters in the Warhammer 40k narrative. Obviously, Lionel Johnson being a Primarch himself, and Commander Dante being the Space Marine that has been put in charge of Imperium Nihilus by Robute, Guilliman himself, and indeed, very likely, bar Bjorn the Fell-Handed, the longest serving Space Marine on this side of the Imperium, excluding Primarchs as well, obviously. But looking at Lionel Johnson, his stat line is pretty similar to Guilliman's. Movement 8, Weapon Skill Ballistic 2+, Strength and Toughness 6, 9 wounds, leadership 11, which is cool, 2+ save, but he does have 10 attack, so he's a lot more fighting than Guilliman, and this was something that was put in the article that came out for Lionel Johnson before, where, Guilliman is much more the statesman, much more the commander. Lionel Johnson is that little bit more fighty, less of the statesman, more of the fighter, more of the head of the army. And so he is armed with Fealty, which is his giant greatsword, and then also Armor Luminous as well. And you can only include, obviously, one of Lionel Johnson in your force. Now, Armor Luminous is his plasma weapon. First of all, you can have it as a bolt or plasma. It's a combi weapon, and so you've got two different weapon profiles there. Pretty cool that it doesn't sort of overcharge or anything like that. It's got the one plasma profile on it. Pistol 1, strength 8, AP -4, damage 2. It's a pistol weapon at all times for him. And then you have Fealty, where you can double his attacks with a sweep profile, which is pretty cool, going up to 20 attacks, or you can strike for +4 strength, -5 AP, damage 4. Really good for taking on the other big hitters in Warhammer 40k. Forest Walk is a rule we obviously saw in the last the last article about him, where he can effectively be set up in reinforcements, come on the battlefield 9 inch away from enemy models, and can reroll charge rolls when he does this as well, which is really nice. The Emperor's Shield will give him a 4 up invulnerable save at each time a saving throw is made for this model against a melee attack on a modified roll of a 60 attacking model will suffer 1 mortal wound after all its attacks have been finished made, to a maximum of 3 mortal wounds per phase. Martial Expertise at the start of the fight phase. If this model is within engagement range of enemy units, it can fight first, which is really cool. This means, he's just going to clear through hordes. If he is in combat with, a large horde of something like Gaunts or Kroot or Chaos Cultists, he is just going to just cleave his way through them. Now, he is Primarch of the First Legion, so of course he's going to give reroll hit rolls of 1 and reroll wound rolls of 1 for Dark Angel core and characters within 6 inch. And the Watchers in the Dark. Up to twice per battle, this model can attempt to deny the Witch as if it were a Psyker. If this model is attempting to manifest a psychic power is a Chaos Psyker, you can reroll or deny the Witch test, which is pretty cool. Nice little bit of utility there for him. There's cool narrative around who the Watchers in the Dark are. They are very much probably members of the Cabal, and the Dark Angels potentially were one of the legions the Cabal were looking at, besides the Alpha Legion, to sort of have in that not traitor role, which is pretty cool. Warlord trait-wise, he's got no hiding from the Watchers. So in your opponent's movement phase, you select one friendly Dark Angel unit within 9 inch of this Warlord. Until the end of the turn, the unit is eligible to perform heroic interventions as if it were a character, and can do so 6 inch horizontally, 5 inch vertically. When performing heroic intervention with that unit, you move each model up to 6 inch as well. All other rules for heroic interventions still apply. This is a pretty cool Warlord trait, like being able to get one of your units to bring into the fight. This can either be a unit to come in to help him, a unit to, get into some extra fights, draw in some extra things. I think this is a really nice versatile rule you can use with him to provide support and provide some extra punch where needed in your force. Other than that, 320 points I think is fairly fair for him. Obviously, Lord of War can only include one of him. But all in all, I really like what I'm seeing from Lionel Johnson. He does provide something a little bit different to Guilliman, and definitely sort of suits the Dark Angels more, who are much more, paladin-y, knighty, more fighty than the Ultramarines, who are that more well-rounded force. Now, the other battle scroll, or data slate for 40k, all of them have different names in every single game. Why can't they just be rules for models? The rules for the Commander Dante. Now, he is equipped with the Perdition Pistol, the Axe Mortalis. Obviously, he's gone through the Rubicon Primaris now. This is going to give him Weapon Skill Skill 2+, Strength and Toughness 4, Steel, 7 wounds, 7 attacks, Leadership, and a 2+ save, because of course he's in his amazing Artificer armor. Now, the Perdition Pistol is really cool. It's actually a beam-like weapon, so follows pretty similar rules to the beam weaponry you see in the Leagues of Votann, where it'll hit every model in range that is eligible to be hit. So if you pass across units in combat, it won't hit them. Effectively, you pick the point at the end of it, and then you draw a line from Dante to that point, and every eligible unit to be hit is hit. It is Strength 8, AP -4, Damage D6 +2, so, if your opponent's got a couple of vehicles lined up, playing against a Dreadnought Heavy Force, this would have been pretty cool in one of the games I was playing at the last tournament I went to. The Axe Mortalis is +3 Strength, -3 AP, Damage 2, so he doesn't get any more than 7 attacks in this. And obviously Frag and Crack Grenade still. That's pretty cool though, like putting him up to Strength 7 with 7 attacks, Damage 2. He's going to go into other Space Marine squads and do some serious damage. He's got the Deathmaster Sanguinius, where each time an attack is made against him, you're -1 to hit. This is just at all times. So -1 to hit is a nice negative modifier. 4-up Invulnerable save thanks to an Iron Halo, nothing less you would expect from a Space Marine character model. Lord Regent of Imperium Nihilus, if your army is Battleforged, when you select this model to be your warlord, you'll receive an additional command point. This is cool. This is like similar characters of stature will have this rule. Chapter Master, as you'd expect, reroll hit rolls for Blood Angel Core and Blood Angel characters within 6. Rites of Battle means he can... this is just for all models within 6 can reroll hit rolls of 1. Chapter Master only applies to a single unit he picks. But Epic Hero of the Imperium as well. Once per battle, if this model is selected to use an Epic Deed stratagem, that stratagem will cost 0 command points. So he can use an Epic Deed once per game. This is obviously something that's likely to change in the new rules with whatever Epic Deed does. But all in all, like, he's pretty solid. 175 points, I think, for what he can do when he's probably taking out the vast majority of a Space Marine squad by himself easily. Like, he's going to render most Space Marine squads he goes into that are 10 models strong pretty much obsolete in the game. Like, he's just going to go in and with the Perdition Pistol, Axe Mortalis, there's every chance he kills 7 or 8 models in each unit that he goes in. So really, really cool model. I think he will be awesome, and it's a fantastic model for Dante. I am a massive Blood Angels fan. We are going to be looking when the new edition comes out. There's going to be me and the guys that run the channel. We're going to be doing a Tale of Gamers for Warhammer 40k. Blood Angels are definitely up there for one of the armies I'm thinking of. Black Templars, and another one as well. But let us know what you think of these two characters down in the comments below. What do you think of Dante? What do you think of the Lion? And so that is the end of the video. We hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. Also, drop us a comment down below letting us know what you thought about the video as well. If you'd like to come chat more with me and other members of our great little community here at Sinful Gaming, we have a Discord server, which is linked down in the video's description, and also linked in the video's description are the best ways to help support the channel. This can either be by grabbing some channel merch, by going to our Ko-fi store or our Teespring store, or by grabbing some dice from somewhere like the Baron of Dice, where we are sponsored by such a company, or you can go help directly support us by Patreon or YouTube members as well. All of those things are linked down in the video's description. As a special thank you to everyone who does support via Patreon and YouTube members, we'd like to give you all a shout out. So thank you to our Patreons: Christian Weir, Soren, Kenny Lowe, Alderon Shot First, Andrew Bowen, Cure Dynamic, JJ Austrian, Average Wargamer, Domir, Mark Harvey, James Cater, Benjamin Swallows, Red Martin, Iron Grinch, Colorblind Magic, Grimscold, and Andy C. And to our YouTube members: Green Roots Gaming, Ronya, Lockloric, the Johnny84, David Ellsworth, Wolfric Nick, Broken Chef, Ariana Edwards, Revenar, Pink Nico Fire, Robin Mankiller, Monty Stabletop Terrain, Davis Weir, James Tillman, Gargamel196, Disco, and John Castle. Lastly, a special thanks to Lady Witchfox Art, who does all the amazing channel artwork for us, and indeed to everyone who helps come on and do the battle reports, and indeed to everyone who helps keep our Discord server a fantastic place for hobbyists to come chat. With that all said, everyone, thank you all for watching. Once again, don't forget to like and subscribe. Drop a comment down below. Stay safe, everyone. Stay well. And most of all, keep fighting that war against the grey. Ciao for now.